Show and the Oddball Foundation is dedicated to mental health advocacy through art.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oddball Show features content intended for mature audiences. If you'd like to view a content warning before listening, please check out the episode description. The views put forth by our hosts and our guest reflect the speaker's opinions and not the official stance of Oddball Foundation. Thanks for listening. We hope you enjoy the show.
Hey everybody, it's Jason Wright, and welcome to Oddball Show, and I am going to release the Kraken.
Oh, well, geez, I need something more festive than this. If you're gonna call me the Kraken, let's or at least something more intimidating. Let me try.
Yeah.
I need something more. I think I need something more intimidating.
The Kraken. Let me tell you about my day, Chad.
Oh,
happy holidays. What is
you
it?
too.
Happy holidays to everybody out there in the world that is the week that was world. And if you're listening to us, thank you. Did you experience the storm today, Chad? It was a bad storm.
I kept on waking up like half scared from half startled from all the wind pounding against our windows and doors. Now, we have a pretty airtight house.
Good.
And it was just but it was just like the constant rattling that just like freaked me out. I'm like, good Lord, I kept on expecting a tree to fall in, but thankfully that did not happen.
I woke up at 7:00 and the power went out at 7:15. And then the power came back at 11:00. And in between, you think you would decide? No, I'm just kidding. Seriously. So my generator. So I went to the HD, the old Home Depot, to get something that I thought would get rid of the water in our sub pump.
Right.
Because like it was threat mode, right? It was like beeping. So shout out to my brother for helping me out with that last year when my basement flooded. So it didn't flood this time. And I actually think we talked about how my basement flooded last year.
Right.
So yeah. Whoa. Ready? One more time. Here we go. Welcome to Oddball Show. Release the Kraken.
That is freaky as fuck. I gotta say,
that is.
I was walking around Universal Studios. It was during the Christmas vacation of a few years back. We took Molly and then took a good chunk of Margaret's family with us, and there was one guy dressed as the Jim Carrey Grinch, just like walking around. And keep in mind, the Jim Carrey Grinch does not exist within they don't do when they have the Dr. Seuss movie creations generally aren't represented in the rides. Like if you go in the Cat in the Hat ride, it's directly taken from the book and or cartoon. They don't have Mike Myers going it's not creepy like that. So to have him walking around was just kind of jarring. It was kind of crazy.
Here you go.
So
yeah. Pretty I wasn't invited. Did you say that? Is that Ace Ventura? No, I said, pity I wasn't invited. No, is that Ace Ventura? No, I don't know. Lovely party.
All right.
Pity I wasn't invited. It's the party.
Oh dear. Okay, I'm just gonna have the Grinch looking at me.
Yeah, can you release the Kraken? There it is.
It looks like he's kissing my. It looks like he's kissing my ear. So this is even more creepy.
Yeah, he's a little. He's like It's okay, Chad. Just
He's like, it's okay, kitten. Come back to bed. Like, it's-
Dad, when this podcast is over, come back to bed. Bring back a hot potato. Bring back a hot.
Bring back a hot pocket. Like, I don't know.
Hot pocket. How's your
What does that
holidays going, man? How are things going for you? Are you?
For the holidays, well, my girlfriend just got COVID yesterday, so we got 5 days of being inside, her being inside, and I have somehow miraculously escaped COVID. I'm testing myself tomorrow just to make sure. I was luckily. It's kind of ironic because I gave her space because she was sick on Friday, and Thursday and Friday, and then Saturday I went to go see my mom, which is another freaking kettle of fish. I have to make sure she's okay.
Oh yeah.
And then Sunday is when she finally took the test because she was just like too phlegm filled. And now luckily her fever broke yesterday, and now she's getting her appetite back. I brought back a pizza from work.
Well, that's nice. That's nice to hear.
So hopefully she is. So hopefully she's on the mend from there. She just can't go to work for 5 days.
You know
which
what?
is going to break her heart because she's a teacher, and Friday was her last day until January 2nd anyway.
Oh, jeez.
I know. Well, I'm sure she's going to be like, wait, no, stop. Let me come in for Thursday. She's not going to do that.
No, don't, stop. No, I don't want to. All right, okay, I guess. All right.
That's what I need. I need the Wonka meme going. No, wait, stop.
Yeah. No,
Help,
wait, no,
please.
Stop. Yeah, so I'm really excited to report that I saw Mark D. Goldfinger at Lizard Lounge yesterday. He was phenomenal.
You were there the whole time?
I went to Lizard Lounge. I performed in the slam and then in the open mic. And in the slam, I was given low marks. So I really let him have it in the open mic. You gave me a da-da-da-da, and I just ripped him a new one. And we got it on camera somewhere. Yeah, AJ was there. Adelon Joseph. But it was a good one.
Was he a full-length feature?
No, Mark D. Goldfinger was a full-length feature. And
that's what I was saying. Like, it was Mark was the feature.
Yeah. He gave me a spare change
news.
He's
pushing 80 now. Good God, bless him.
78. And he read really good. And he gave me a spare change news, and I asked him to autograph it. I've known of Mark D. Goldfinger for a long time.
Oh, same here.
As of you have as well, I'm sure. But yeah, when I first moved to Somerville, I remember being a fan of Spare Change News, and then finding out that he ran it, or the editorial part of it, poetry part.
There was half a minute where he retired. This was back in 2004 or 5, and I actually tried to apply to volunteer to put it together.
Really?
It was a good thing that I had to turn it down because it would not have worked for my schedule. But the weird thing is that I had to. They told me if I was going to do it, I had to come in at 2 or 3 o'clock. I'm like, this is kind of ironic where I have to not have a job to work for a homeless newspaper. Like, the hours were very strange. I'm like, I can come after work at 5, and they're like, no.
Nice.
You can't do that because we're only open certain hours. We close at 6 or 7. I'm like, okay. So I basically can't work. It was very strange, and it was the unique standards that that Mr. Goldfinger has had to hold himself to, and the discipline and the restrictions of being able to work there. And I'm glad he's been able to do it for literally another 20 further years, because it was 24, 25 when he briefly stepped away. Then I think they realized that no one else was going to replace him.
Yeah.
And he came back.
Yeah, and it was really cool to see him read. I had never seen him read before, and he read with the band there, and it was really great.
I would love to see him,
really great.
and I wish I had done that. He the times I think I've seen him read mostly is when he used to read with the Highway Poets when they were still a thing with Peddler Bridges.
Peddler Bridges, and also the Motorcycle Poets was
Gypsy Passion and
Joe Govea.
Joe Govea, yes, R.I.P. Yes.
Yeah, remember our Joe a billion years ago? That was great.
Yep.
Yeah. That was a really nice thing, and I think Mark D. Goldfinger actually was part of it.
I believe he was.
Yeah. Does he go by Mark D. Goldfinger or just Mark Goldfinger?
I think Mark D is his author's name. I think if you leave out the D, it's not like Dracula. Your friend Mark D. Goldfinger. It's not like that. But who the hell knows?
You know what you look like right now? When you looked like Dr. Katz.
Oh Jesus!
You know Dr. Katz?
Of course I know, dude. I know Dr. Katz. Yes, I had a cable subscription when I first came into the city. Of course I do. Yes.
Yeah. I like that show. That show was good. That show was a good show. By the way, if you want to get a coffee cup that's unlike any other cup in the world, Chad Parento's seal of approval, go to Oddball Magazine's shop and buy a coffee cup.
I have to buy one myself, so I have one. But I've been trying to get other people to buy it too. Has there been any uptick in sales since I posted about it? Okay. Anyway, yeah,
Really
that's
big
what I thought. Yeah, the power of social media, and this is the Oddball Show's portion of the Oddball Show Quote of the Week that was. But we reviewed last week's Oddball, so you don't have to read it, you lazy bastards. So let's get to that.
Yeah, let's get to it. So we're really happy to be here today, and real quick, just to let you know, good news. The Skinny People fans and Jeffrey Fallon fans, so stay tuned.
He's coming back on Christmas Day. That's what he has declared on. That's what he declared to me, and that's what he declared online.
He's like Santa. Is it the comic spotlight we start with?
Actually, we're starting with Miss Scove, because
okay.
My God,
that's
man.
what we do. Hey, wait. No, David Justin Sills. Oh, he's back in town.
Yeah, but Ann Scove is there at 1:00.
Last things I saw at Essex. Okay, you want to take this one?
Let me see. Let me bring up the Essex Art Walk, which things.
Chad, can you draw?
I cannot draw well.
No, I can't either.
I've never been able to do it, but
yeah, Ann can though. Ann can. She's a great drawer.
Very much so.
All right, crocheted strawberry earrings. Nice. Holiday gift tags. Kitten in the carrier. What is this? Fuzzy Barbie hands? Not mine. New baby in a carrier. Fuzzy art by Cody.
One of our friends.
Yeah.
Cane decorated by like a candy cane and carried by a Santa.
Santa.
Very much a holiday show and tell.
Yeah, very much. You know what? I'm not going to spoil it. There's a lot more here, so you want to check it out. This was things I saw at the Essex Art Walk, and Chad's going to give you a quick bio of Ann Scove because we do it every week.
I am. And Ann Scove, I'll mention. Well, first of all, I'll mention. Boom. She is. She lives in her hometown of Cincinnati. Her comics first appeared in local street papers, Street Vibes and Article 25. A frequent contributor to Funny Times and Belt Magazine, both based in Northern Ohio. She considers having your comics up on your refrigerator door to be the highest form of praise. Reading while they're on the can is the acceptable close second, and she might be joining Mr. Fallon on Christmas Day. Usually, I try to give people a Christmas Day off, at least as an option. But since Jeffrey's coming back, I asked her if she wanted to, and she said yes. Or she said, she said, I will strongly consider it. Which I'm taking as a yes.
So awesome. It's so awesome, man. It's so awesome that Ann Scove has been part of Oddball for this long, and we're so grateful. Just a nice, awesome way to start Mondays. And then when we have,
And then things get real.
we have this.
And just like that,
Canto.
Stephen David Justin still steals Christmas from us, which is why I'm only showing as the Grinch, because goddamn.
Goddamn.
Exactly.
Woo. So cantos are, for anyone who's listening, segments of a longer poem, would you say?
And this is the 22nd in a series that totals 23.
Wow.
And let me read a little bit for you.
Please.
You're like, yeah, please stop, don't. Okay.
No, please stop. No, don't go. No, stop. No.
And
no.
I should say that the what might be the final canto of this series is going to also debut on Christmas Day.
Oh boy.
With an intentional holiday bent written around it.
Love it.
So today we have Canto 22 with Canto 23 on the way this coming Monday. Canto 22 of A War Papyrus. There are times when sensitivity to negativity is heightened, and the formidable barriers imposed against those even less fortunate erode as the seal of repression, so useful and desensitizing, if not dehumanizing, so as to focus on the survival of self ruptures. Then stumbling. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I thought you were going to stop there like you usually do.
Then stumbling or clambering over the phlegmatic fellow fallen, sleeping on every sidewalk, half alive, semi-supine individuals, desperate and defeated, who heretofore were considered encumbrances nigh, especially after having drunk some cheap wine, with each desperate pile of cells seeming then like the dead in gory battles vile, that in blast from projectiles both ethereal and terrestrial, one needed to leap over, and the frenetic will to survive. The focus of the war cantos, of course, would be at the time that they were written, were focused on the Ukraine.
Mm-hmm.
But I know for a fact that Mr. Sills, I believe his next poem is going to have some focus not just on the holidays, but also touching on the Palestine crisis also.
Oh,
so it's gonna be an interesting. I'm gonna be starting editing it early, probably tomorrow, just so we can get ahead. So be prepared for that. You have some reading homework on Monday, but we'll see how.
Well,
it's gonna be a busy Christmas this time around.
You know, it's awesome that we have all these contributors on Christmas and leading up. I mean, we just, it's really great that, we can schedule ahead too and schedule the week, so hopefully everyone can enjoy the holiday as well as check out some cool poetry at Oddball. I don't know if everyone does that. I mean, I feel like we don't take no days off, as Belichick would say.
And don't forget, you're going to be posting your Lonely Boy on Christmas piece on that Monday too.
I'm going to record it, and I am going to maybe wear a Santa hat if I can find one.
That's the spirit.
Hey!
You've never worn a Santa hat before?
Well, I mean, not one that fits my head. I have a bulbous head.
Fair enough.
Bulbous. Didn't think I'd use that word.
Yeah, not me.
Yeah, no, I did say it.
Bulbous deniability.
Not the worst word to say. All right.
Andrew Newell.
Oh, cool. Weird Situations by Andrew Newell.
He's been one of our newer contributors this year. And actually, not newer, I should say. He was published in May 2022, and he's been appearing sporadically on the Comic Spotlight ever since. And with hopefully new voices coming in 2023 and more of 24 and more of his work.
Oh, this is really great, and it's well illustrated too. Don't tell him what it is. We'll just say you're close. It's pronounced hippo.
Oh God.
Guess that one, podcast listeners. Well done, though. Really well illustrated. It looks awesome. It looks professional.
As Andrew Newell said, his first Weird Situation strip was published by Oddball in May. One of his strips, which have gone elsewhere, were first published in Oddball back in May 2022. He enjoys writing short fiction and film scripts. He lives near Falkirk in Scotland.
Scotland.
What do you know about hippies in Scotland? Like what the hell what the fuck you know about hippos? Anyway. Anyway, thanks so much, Andrew, and we'll be seeing you in 2024 sooner rather than later.
Yep. This is an awesome piece, and it looks really professional, doesn't it? Looks like it's straight out of a comic strip.
It is a comic strip. Wait, what?
Yeah, but like the newspaper. It looks like he clipped it out of the newspaper.
I know what you meant.
Yeah, bastard. Next one.
All right, let's go to the next one.
All right. Ooh, Edward Sopranovitz. Edward Michael Sopranovitz.
It's artwork and a poem by Robert L. Martin, who is a returning contributor. We've had a lot of people doing homecomings this year, this month. A lot of people who have been published in the past have been having many happy returns. So let me get this poem up. I'm having a hard time getting the poem to increase in size. The font to increase in size for some reason.
Oh, it's just a fun holiday romp of a poem, isn't it?
Oh, jeez. Yeah, this is not going to be one of those weeks, but not one of those life-affirming podcasts that you hear.
It just makes me feel good about state of humanity in general, this poem.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
This isn't even the last demon poem, the poem with demonic references I do this week. This is how
Chad is taking it to the dark side before we go to the light.
Yeah. No doubt. And it's got to probably stay dark
Chad,
because the Christmas wars are after
thinner.
us.
Go ahead, Chad.
Okay, coming up.
Thinner.
What'd you call me?
Sinner. I called you Sinner. It's from Chris Farley.
Oh, okay. I thought you were calling me Skinner. Skinner.
That's a lot worse. No, Sinner. Sinner from Tommy Boy.
Gotcha. Demonic.
He says it's a whole thing. Have you seen that, man?
Yes, of course I have. Demonic engines and underground templates with iron windows from under the earth in darkened holes. Engines roar with unsainted hymns, and the world's at risk as the devil grins, pouring venom through unattained pipes, all in the doings of the unholy rites. The wind blows and the wicked scheme, churning out oils and venom unseen. Couriers lined up to deliver the goods, dressed in capes with priestly hoods. Priests dressed in robes in black and red silk, drunk from the wine from the she-devil's milk, plow into virgins like savages at the gate, from their wicked minds in a drunken state. Wayward pistons crank on through the night as the engines roar till the dawning of the light. As the venom leaks out into the pure air, the sky turns red and the late spirits glare. It rides with the wind to faraway places. In the heart of the sun as the fire blazes. Hell is unleashed as it sets down upon the land, and summons the reaper to sit upon the sand, to blow the devil's dust onto everyone and all, and comply with the works of the devil's law.
Wow. I hate this poem. I just don't like it. Not a fan. Not a fan of this poem.
Really?
But yeah, it just goes against, I try not to go towards the dark arts, I try and stay on I'm gonna go hang out with Big J when I die, you know what I mean? I don't like to go to this
well, I think he's religious too, but this is just his idea of what those kids do at those raves. I don't know, but
when they're listening to the Daft Punk,
what they stream on with those Googles and YouTubes.
What is this? Is this Yahoo? Is this a Yahoo poem? Am I gonna get stuff for Camp Lejeune?
Oh no.
You have Yahoo? It's a terrible email service. Terrible.
Good Lord. Okay.
There goes, and there goes our sponsor. Yeah. Anyway, Robert L. Martin is the author of 6 full-length poetry books, cyberwit.net publishers, and 2 chapbooks in his Steps publishers. I'm also in many anthology books in India. The full-length poetry books that are available on Amazon and at Barnes & Noble. Edward Michael Sopranowicz is the grandson of Irish and Russian Ukrainian immigrants. He grew up on a small farm in Appalachia. He has a grad background in painting and printmaking. Some of his artwork has recently or will soon appear in Fish Food, Streetlight. I mean, how do you know it's will soon appear? How do you know that? How do you just...
I think they tell you when it's going to happen.
My stuff will soon appear in the New Yorker, says my Fish Food, Streetlight, another Chicago magazine. The Door is ajar. The Jar is a Window, The Phoenix, and the Harvard Advocate. Edward is also a published poet who has been nominated for the Pushcart Prize multiple times.
Excuse me.
And I can see why this poem and error and judgment, all that kind of stuff makes sense. So that's really big shoe. Anyway, Chad, anything you want to say about this hellish entry? Oh boy.
Yes, Merry fucking Christmas. Let's go to the next. Let's go to the one where you have to read.
Oh, I know, right? Okay.
Oh, there you are.
And now for something completely different. Where
there's that big head talking about it.
Actually, this is somewhat all right. It's not the same thing. It's more about a romance. Here we go. Jagged 506, Glass Heart. I met a girl in Baton Rouge. This is 2 truths and a lie, Chad. No, I'm just kidding. 506, Glass Heart.
I didn't meet a girl.
I met something in Baton Rouge. I met a girl in Baton Rouge. Seemed too good to be true. She smelled like oranges, just like Leonard said. Grew them in her garden, picked one from the tree, and gave it to me. She said, "Take this, it'll bring good luck." All I needed was love. So that poem.
Yes, please.
That poem. I wanted to write a story poem. I love starting. You know, when you're blocked, you're like, all right, I guess I'm gonna write a story poem. You know what I mean? You start with something. You know, what am I writing about? I guess I met a girl in Baton Rouge, right? Seemed too good to be true. She smelled like oranges, right? And then I boom, Leonard Cohen reference, right? Oranges and Cohen.
I got the Cohen.
Thank you for getting that. Grew them in her garden, picked one from the tree and gave it to me. She said, "This one will bring you good luck." That's actually a Bright Eyes lyric, where he says, "She said, take this, it will bring good luck." And it was like really beautiful crescendo of the song. And all I needed was love. It's kind of like I didn't need luck, I needed love. And then also you can also say these are a series of lyrics. All I needed was love is obviously a Beatles reference. So
right.
Also, there's a poem by Bright Eyes. There's also a song by Bright Eyes called "Full of Oranges," which also made me. When I think of writers in this current climate of musicians, I think of Conor Oberst as a really great writer, and I think of Leonard Cohen as like the person that you shoot for to be as a writer. I think you're either Bukowski or. Bukowski couldn't sing though. I don't know. Do you think he could sing? He was probably wasted all the time. He probably couldn't sing. But I definitely think that Leonard Cohen
he probably sang. If he was wasted, he probably sang.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he sang. Oh, I drink, I write, I type on my words.
I don't think he's a pirate.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, he's sort of a pirate. Bukowski was a pirate.
Pirate-ish, yeah.
If Bukowski was a person, he would be a pirate. I mean, it's not that he wasn't a pirate. Chad, did you go away? Is it just the Grinch?
It just seems it seems appropriate. I know.
It seems like a good idea for me to be on my own sinking ship, talking to the Grinch. No, I like that. Can you talk while you're away from the? from the thing?
I just phased my camera out to kind of like just not have me in the background.
Whoa!
Oh God! It's not even like that. All I gotta do is snap my fingers. Oh.
Anyway, that's what my poem's about. I like that, Chad. And I really
special effects worthy of the Talking Bill Clinton, the Conan O'Brien sketches.
Oh yeah,
if you remember those.
Stuff. Oh yeah, no, I was actually gonna try and cut out the mouth there of the Grinch, so it's just your face talking.
I'm the president. I can do whatever I want. I can even have two noses. See? Yeah,
I'm the president.
My budget's gonna bring the working class to its knees, but I don't care. Yeah,
that was great.
Yeah. Exactly. There is no relationship, but was there a relationship between you and Monica, Mr. President? There is no relationship, but was there? There is no relationship.
There is no. Yeah,
exactly.
Do you remember that guy who's totally sunk his whole career?
Yeah.
We're gonna go to dinner.
I wish I could self-destruct as gloriously as he could.
That was quite a self-destruct, but like in this day and age, is that self-destructing or is that just like being? I mean, that was
he missed the period of going viral.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we're going to Wisconsin.
Yeah, Iowa. Okay.
Now we're gonna go to Mars.
Oh my God.
We're gonna turn on the Martians. Yeah. Anyway, I went to the Lizard Lounge yesterday. I had a really great time. It was like really great.
And that's why he's happy. That's why Jason is happy.
That's why, Chad, we transitioned well. We
transitioned very well.
It's seamless. It's like you go from this to that to this to that.
Your wife says we transitioned very well, and of course that's got to be that you have to believe her.
I'd love to get a T-shirt that says that. Hey, Jason, from last week, do you think that's funny? We're gonna go through what is a Christmas movie, what is not a Christmas movie.
Okay, well, I already said Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. It's a Christmas movie. It's just the Sheriff of Nottingham is an evil person. He called off Christmas. And
do you still believe that's still a Christmas movie?
Why the fuck not? Who cares? Like, come on. Most people when they're lonely watch Scarface on Christmas. You know, it's
say hello to my little friend.
Actually, Godfather's more of a Christmas movie. If anything, Scarface is a Thanksgiving movie.
Explain that one.
I don't know if I can. It's just it's just the vibe I get, and I don't even like Scarface that much.
Then you get the stuffing, then you get the gravy.
Oh, that's the worst Cuban accent since Al Pacino tried it. That was, oh my God. That's just.
Oh,
that's just. Okay, scroll. All right.
I like to know that this cat is into rice checks, soft baked cookies, and everything good there. I mean, I think that is some. I like looking into someone's gluten-free something over here. Poem by John Gray, photography by Jennifer Matthews.
Longtime friend of the Oddball.
Beautiful cat, though. I don't.
No, this isn't Elsa's cat, but it's somebody's cat. Probably Jennifer's cat. The photographer is Jennifer.
I don't know that. You can't prove or deny that this is anybody's cat. This is art.
This is Art's cat. Art lets use it. Okay. Hey, Artie, can we use your fucking cat?
All right. Okay. Let me use your cat. Elsa, can I use your cat?
Elsa's cat.
Let's
get the poem. Elsa's cat. I feed Elsa's cat when she is away. When Elsa's home, I feed her, and the cat looks on. When Elsa's away, I rub my fingers through her cat's long fur, feel its purr through my tingling bones. When Elsa's home, the cat is unnecessary. I kind of like a poem that treats the cat the way cats treat humans.
Yeah, we're just kind of living in their world,
Exactly. But I like a poem that turns the tables on the cat.
I feel like a dog would like crawl into your coffin with you, where a cat would be like,
the cat's gonna go to the funeral after party early.
he's go lit to the caffeine. He's gonna go lit to the coffee part. The lit to the
exactly. What do they call the meal after the funeral?
What do you call an after funeral party?
Like an after funeral dinner, like when you go to like the restaurant after the funeral.
I don't know, but if you stay there long enough, it's pretty dead.
Waka waka.
Oh, Chad.
It's called a repast.
That is unnecessary.
It's called a repast.
It's called a repast?
Yes.
Okay.
Repast.
Now, I wish I was an Australian poet. Just in general. I would love to live in Australia,
Let's have you read the bio so we can find out what Australian poets like.
All right. John Gray is an Australian poet. U.S. resident, recently published in Stand in the Place Where You Are, Washington Square Review, and Sheepshead Review. Sheepshead Review, kind of like Godfather, am I right? Latest books, Between Two Fires, Covert, and Memory Outside the Head are available through Amazon. And then our lovely friend, poet, photographer Jennifer Matthews' poetry has been published in Nepal, which I love. Every time I chat, I always get stuck on that. I'm like, how did that happen in Himalaya? And locally by the Wilderness Retreat Writers Organization, Midway Journal, the Somerville Times, Ibison Street Press, and Boston Girl Guide. Jennifer was nominated for a poetry award by the Cambridge Arts Council for her book of poetry fairy tales and misdemeanors. I read that wrong. Her songs have been released nationally and internationally, and her photography has been used as covers for a number of Ibison Street Press poetry books and has been exhibited at the Middle East Restaurant, 1369 Coffee House, Soundbites Restaurant in Somerville, and McLean Hospital. And Chad, what do I say every time I read that? I've been to every one of those places.
Oh, God.
All right.
Really around the world. Okay.
Beautiful
now
cat.
Here comes my second piece.
Oh, I love this. This is John Engstrom.
Yes. The piece is called I See It Feelingly.
Oh boy.
And like another devil reference here, like from the kitchen of Dr. Faustus. And this I'm only gonna read a little bit of because holy hell. Philosophers sloshed on reason distilled, besotted with the logics of their dreams, suave ruthlessness applied to every task with formulas at hand for all that seems. Maniacal reason madly sought to find the scope of microcephales, the gifts of pious, poor, and learned fools, the heavy wealth of Mephistopheles. In conical hats and hierophantic robes, certain of pure certainties, they prince. They've piped upon their march to plastic seas, as holy science calls them to their dance. I'm just going to leave it there.
Yeah.
For some reason, I referenced the devil twice. I didn't even mean, and if you count cats, I referenced the devil 3 times.
Are cats considered the devil?
I consider most cats the devil.
You heard it.
I consider most cats and Pekingese are definitely the devil, but cats are a close.
The hairless ones are just freaky. The hairless ones, those are freaky cats. Those are freaky cats, man. That guy's name is Stranikov.
Stranikov.
Not Santa Claus.
Give us the bio.
All right, Stranikov. Not Santa Stranikov. All right, Edward Burke, under his anonym Stranikov, has been laboring across short years at flash fiction, verse, and essays, all with varying content. So many themes, so little time, and degrees of success. He, too, has survived the most recent summer that technogenic climate change has hurled, although 2 limbs from a neighbor's drought-parched oak recently tried to impale the roof over his head. Me too. He remains a librarian seeking employment as a translator. And then our friend John Engstrom is a Boston-based artist, author, poet, a retired journalist, museum worker. He serves as arts critic for the Fenway News. His collage and poems appear on Facebook and Divergence magazine. And I love this John Engstrom. It is. It's. I mean, I wouldn't want to put it on my wall to go to sleep to at night. I mean, that would be like, what am I doing? You know? Like, all right, sleep tight. Look at the wandering eye. I don't want to do that,
dude.
Yeah. All right, go to sleep. Look at the wandering eye. All right, Chad. It's all one thing.
Oh, we get. Oh. Okay. Yes.
We're
Absolutely.
only 20 minutes away from San Francisco. We are flying at a steady pace. We've only run into 2 references to the Dark Lord, which is really that's really causing some turbulence in the airways. But we are
thankfully, we have only one reference to Reservoir Dogs' Nice Guy Eddie saying he's just going to decide. So things
we just got to decide.
We got one more here. We got some turbulence. We're going to let that pass.
If you look over the side, you'll see. You think you can decide?
Oh God! No more Nice Eddie references. We got to get them down. Okay, we got 3. That's it. We're going to cut it right there.
First, you get the money. Then you get the power. Then you get the women.
What are you talking about? Are you doing Scarface again?
That was a Scarface reference.
Different holiday. We're on Christmas.
Oh yeah, right.
Scarface already said it's Thanksgiving. I don't know why. Maybe because it's an immigration story. I have no idea. It's a story of people coming to the promised land. All he wants is a decent meal with a mountain of Coke right beside him. I have no idea. It just feels right to say it's a Thanksgiving movie.
La 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 la. This has been the most Christmas-like episode we've had in a while.
Well, I should hope so. It's the last one before Christmas. Okay, Labyrinth is ritual.
Go ahead.
Labyrinth is ritual. This is things we don't talk about. Things we don't dare talk about. Things we don't dare talk about. Everything is so scandalous. Everyone throws up their shoulders, shrugs their hands, and says, that's just the way it is. I guess.
You know, like whatever. James Van Loy has been a fixture in Boston Poetry's venues since the 1970s. He is a member of Cosmic Spelunker Theater and has run poetry workshops for Boston area homeless people at Pine Street Inn and St. Francis House since 1992. Do the math there. That is 25 years. Am I correct? 8, 10. Is that right? 25 years? 23 years?
You're asking me to do math? Okay, let me check.
More than that. 8 plus 10, 18, 20, 40. Math, no good. English,
31 years.
31 years?
He's been working since 1992, 2002, 2012, 2022, 2023.
That's why you get paid the big bucks.
Jesus.
All right.
Let's go. Let's have you read Janet Cormier's. You freak.
James Van Loy has been a fixture since 31 years at the Francis House. Leads the Labyrinth Creative Movement Workshop. The title poems are based on. His work appears weekly in Oddball magazine, and we are so grateful that it does. Moving on to Janet Cormier. Yes, Cormier. We are. All right, Chad.
This is your turn.
Oh, okay.
Then you have to read 5 Bruce Wise poems. No, let's go with Janet first.
5 Bruce Wise poems. All right. Mother Nature is losing patience. Okay. Mother Nature is losing. I mean, believe me, we had a storm today. So, yeah, it was a tough one. Tough poem.
Yes.
Tough storm. Mother Nature is losing patience. Weather is becoming increasingly bizarre. Extremes in temperature, storms, flood, droughts, disease happen simultaneously across the planet. What does it mean to the people led by governments trying to dismiss God nature on a global scale? It's a planet torn apart by aspirations for power, not peace. Everybody wants to win, creating chaos that begets more disease, more famine, more deaths of the innocent. The devil is watching amused, waiting to collect what's left to make renovations in hell for the anticipated increased number of souls who will arrive. God watches and waits. Will our pride stop us from asking for God's forgiveness and help? Now speak your truth. Which road will you choose? We're a poetry. It's just, you know, it's the freedom of speech. You write poetry, and you know, it's a good one. We had a very, very, very interesting week at Oddball. A lot of God stuff this week.
A lot of God, a lot of devil.
A lot of God, a lot of devil. Well then.
I just had
Well,
to mix up before the Christmas wars.
Yeah, you're setting us up pretty good. You're setting us up pretty good. All right.
Okay, let's see.
All in good fun. All right, wise words with Bruce.
I'm picking
Wise.
a haiku by Wired Clues. Dave. The infant points out wooden slats in the sidewalk, oak leaves on the ground. And
By
Wired
Wired
Clues
Clues.
Abe, those who are watching this for the first time. And why the fuck would you choose this as your jumping on point? I don't know. But if you're watching this for the first time, Bruce Wise is a poet columnist who has a series of identities through his poems, which are basically anagrams of his name. Anagrams of his name, Bruce E. Wise.
Bruce E. Wise, and he's very, very intelligent. He's a smart.
Because Wired. Anyway, but yes, let's go. Let's continue.
Oh, I like this one. All right. You get to say but. All right. Zen Meditate and Bathe by Sri Wele Kibuda. He felt a tightening about his abdomen, but his shoulders too were tense, his neck and pecs as well, somewhat. So he thought to meditate, so as to stretch his spine, his legs, his back, his chest, his head, in stretch of the divine. He did not like things tight around his waist, so his beige trunks were just as loose as they could be, yet still be nice and snug. He needed focusing and balance in this mental state to be as light as he liked to be, like a lightweight mate who's super saturated, down like a tree, not underestimated and throw to eternity. All right. In statistical mechanics, a metastate is a probability measure on the space of all thermodynamic states for a system with quenched randomness. According to Bo Lexwerd, stretch is a blend of search and reach, not reach, a darker green fluorescent protein that has high absorption and low quantum yield, as in the research of Hideji Mirakoshi, Akihiro C.E. Shibata, Yoshihisa Nakahata, and Junichi Nabukura. Like that.
I think we're done today.
Yeah.
Are we done?
I
think we can get ready for Christmas.
Yeah. All right.
Merry Christmas, everyone. I need a gif of Scrooge running through the street.
Grinch talking. Did I tell you I watched the Karen Christmas last week? Yeah, it is just exactly what you said. What you think it is? It is a.
Wait, you're talking about the Muppet Carol?
No. A Karen Christmas. It's about the Christmas Carol. It's about a woman named Karen, and she does some things that are not very polite. So she's hunted down by 3 ghosts. One ghost of Christmas past, one ghost of Christmas present, and one ghost of Christmas future. And basically the Christmas Carol, but it's called the Karen Christmas.
Interesting. I take it the emphasis on Karen and its modern meaning today?
Absolutely. Yes, it is.
Yes. I'll have to take a look at that.
So actually, Chad, so the next week that will be the 26th. If we're
the 20, maybe the 26th, or maybe we can do it the Friday or the Sunday before. Maybe we can do a Sunday Christmas Eve as a goof.
We can do a Sunday Christmas Eve or a Sunday night Christmas. I don't know. You're probably
we'll figure it out.
Tuesday. All right, Gritchy.
Did you say Tuesday? We could do it Tuesday for those fucking Hoosville people.
We could do it Tuesday for the Tuesday people. Oh, Chad.
Oh, these puns.
Chad, what day is it?
Why, it's Christmas Day, stupid fucker. Like, I don't know.
Who are you? Fuck you.
What fucking day is it? It's Christmas, sir. Why do you ask? Fuck you. That's the Scrooge we never got. Man. Sean Connery as a Scrooge would have been awesome. Especially in his James Bond persona. Is that? Hey, what day is it? Why would you want to know, sir? Fuck you.
Where am I?
Go get me the biggest turkey. Okay, sir. Just give me the fucking biggest turkey. I'm hungry. I don't know.
Yeah. Give it to the tiny guy
by
over
itself. I don't know. There needs to be some hammering out. So the Ghost of Christmas Future. This is my future. This gravestone. I'm fucking 90 already. Fuck you. This. You're not telling me anything. You're not telling me anything I don't want to do.
Who are you, Dr. Evil? No, I'm the Ghost of Christmas Present.
God.
Fuck you.
I don't know how Dr. Evil got in there. I'm not doing James Bond. Well, I guess I am doing James Bond, but.
Well, Chad, it's been a pleasure.
You said I'm gonna die. Thank you so much. Fuck you. Let me go back to bed. I'm gonna die in my sleep already. So basically, you're telling me what happens when I go to bed. I'm fucking 99. Fuck you. Why don't you really scare me and tell me I'm gonna fucking live till 2024?
Oh man. Chad, what an interesting week that was. I had a good time.
I had too good of a time as
our
dwindling viewership. Can we be negative?
I mean, if it counts all the people who are like, so I checked out Oddball magazine the other day. Boy, let me tell you, sinners.
I'm gonna wake up. It's gonna be. I'm gonna wake up from this. It's gonna be Tuesday morning. Hey, that means we haven't done the podcast. It's gonna be Monday morning. We haven't done the podcast yet. Hey, Jason.
No.
Yeah, fuck you. Nobody fucking learns anything.
What day is it, sir? It's Tuesday. Did I do a podcast last night?
God.
You did. Oh, fuck.
Oh, shit. Fuck me. Fuck me.
Oh, man.
James Bond, 0.777 Christmas. God.
With like the jingle bells and everything. Oh, why don't they have that? Do they have that? They must have that. Like
no
jingle
idea.
bells, but it's like... Chadwick, we've been talking for a while now, and our viewers
for too long.
Must go to the bathroom. No, I don't have to go to the bathroom, but our viewers, or if anyone's been driving for a while, they're like, because I listen to the car podcast when I drive.
I had to go to the bathroom, but fuck it, too late.
Fuck you.
Exactly. Do you still have to go, Mr. Bond? Fuck you. Just.
To all the whiz.
Who is this podcast for? Who the fuck is this podcast for, Q? You want to make something? Make us a fucking audience. And get some fucking AI to work.
Oh, man. I hope if you're...
Get some people who like Chad's sense of fucking humor. Like,
the only guy who likes the sense of humor is on the podcast with you. Everyone's like, oh,
well, Tim's listening, but my fake alcoholism is giving him a contact rush that he can't ethically take.
Oh man,
dude, I just got my chip. You're subjecting me to this, Chad. Jesus
my
Christ!
name is Jason. I'm the podcast host. Hi, Jason. Oh God.
Hi, I'm Timmy. I just listened to Chad's podcast. Hi, Tim. We love you. Hey, fuck you. Yeah, we're here for you, sir. We've all been there.
Fuck you.
All right.
Oh man, that was a lot of fun.
This is what happens when your girlfriend has COVID. You're going through two existential crises at a time, and you hope your cough is not COVID, and you're taking the test tomorrow with your fingers, your toes, and your dick crossed. It's just that you do not. I cannot.
All at the same time. That is just like that's an uncomfortable day.
I think I feel having to squeeze the thing into the fucking tube with my teeth. Like it is. It's not a good feeling. But that's what I'm gonna be doing at 6 o'clock tomorrow. Good God.
Oh man, well I wish you the best. I hope you don't have.
Hopefully I'm cured. Hopefully I'm cured. Hopefully Margaret will feel much better tomorrow, and in 2 days we'll be we'll feel recovered. And hopefully I dodged another bullet, because she's gotten it 3 times. I've only gotten it once.
Yeah. Well,
Though,
Chad,
to be fair, the only time she got it the first time was because I got it the first time. I didn't realize. Chad, your nose is draining so much. I'm like, I must be coming on the end of something, because I wasn't coughing. And then, of course, 2 days later, I'm coughing. And it was just like, are you okay, Chad? I'm like, I should go take a test. And I was one of the first few people during the Omicron phase in what was it, January 2022?
Yeah, that was like the new sign of COVID. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was the first one I was one of the first. I mean, there were hundreds of us out of work that week. And I was, when that happened, and when I finally took my test, it's like I didn't even have to go upstairs, wait the full 15 minutes. I swear to God, I stick my nose thing in here, it goes. So, yeah. It was bad. It was. You became our 200th
problem.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So hopefully,
good luck with that.
Yeah, thank you. Good luck with you. Wear a fucking mask, people.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Wear a mask.
Fuck you. Well, hope that if you're listening still, and we're really thank you.
Check out the Christmas Wars this week at oddballmagazine.com. Yeah. We'll be reviewing them at some point. The week that just was on Friday afternoon. It's like, hey, Chad, what's going on? Fuck you. The week's still happening. Like, wake me up in an hour.
Go to Oddball Magazine tomorrow. You'll see my poem.
Yeah, his jacket's hot, and hopefully more poems coming up. And thanks to Jason for the banner.
Yes, absolutely. I could make more one, but it is what it is. It's not bad. It's simplified. I diss all my work, my friend. I don't know if you know.
Oh, good Lord.
Oh, good.
Anyway, thank you guys very much, and have yourself an excellent evening.
Goodbye.
I'm pulling the cord and jumping. Fuck you. Where's this button? Okay, now I'm good. Okay, bye. Have a good night.
Hey, see you later. Well, that was the week that was. Special thanks to my co-host Chad Parenzo. Had a lot of fun with that one. I hope you don't take yourself too seriously. Things are too serious anyway. Don't. As the words of the air, why so serious? And then seriously, just lighten up, everybody. My name is Jason Wright. And this has been the week that was. This is the Oddball Show, the week that was. And please read a book and always be good to each other. We'll see you next time. See you real soon. Show's over. See you next time. As what Chad would say. Fuck you. I probably shouldn't end the podcast like that. That's also what Chad would say. Anyway, seriously, everybody. Thanks. Have a great day, and always read a book. Be good to each other. Hope you're enjoying the holiday season, and we'll see you later. All right, bye.